Hi folks, this is £90 rough paper, and here are the colours. There's cadmium yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, Payne's grey and burnt sienna. I've just taken delivery of this inch, 30mm Ron Ranson type of hake. The original inch or 35mm was this. You can still see Ron Ranson hake by Pro Art. It was rounded, nowhere near as long hairs. So I was watching Alan. He seems to be doing quite well with the with the hake. It makes a change for me to not to use my 45mm hake, which is there. But I'm going to go in on this quite wet, but I'm not wetting the paper first, so I'm just going to go on and see what we can do with this lovely paper. Nice and dark. We'll put some red and faint bits of red in anyway. Holds quite a bit of water. And as we come down to the horizon, we'll lighten it. It's actually wonderful paper. This is the Winsor & Newton. So we'll just let it run a bit, soften. Okay, so let's put in some light, very light red. Just a touch. Maybe a bit of yellow raw sienna. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm just enjoying the process. So plenty of water on your brush. You can overwork this paper quite a bit. It's very sort of forgiving. Put that red back in there now, but only faint. Okay, something there. Right, we'll put a couple of clouds in. So light red and ultramarine, just under. Yeah, where you touch the unpainted, unwetted, dry paper, you'll get a bit of a hard edge, which is lovely. The problem is wetting part of the paper like this is that you get a sort of a mixed technique. You've got the sky looking all lovely and soft and fluffy, but the landscape is crisp because the paper's dried. So well, I'm not used to painting like this, as you know. But as the paper dries, we can get some slightly harder edges. I remember the great master at Skies was, apart from Seagull of course, was Roland Hilder. He would dry his paper in between washes, and he'd lift out a sun somewhere, maybe, and then dry, and then he'd go over the sky again, and he would use a tissue. He didn't mind, but they had so many washes on the sky. He left it dry. It didn't really matter. So let's put in a little bit of distance on this one. Some distant hills. And we'll put in some bit of, got a lot of water on there. Bit of yellow and a bit of sienna, burnt sienna. And just it holds quite a bit of water, but be careful that your water doesn't run down in your palette and all over your trousers. Not that it matters because it all cleans off. Let's just mix a bit of Payne's grey with a bit of umber. You learn a bit every day, don't you? Bit of shadow, cloud shadow on the band. Bit of sparkle. And I was toying with the idea of using black. I think, who did I see use it? It was Alan Owen was using that. I'll have a quick look, see if I've got it. I might have my little fancy Payne's grey, indigo, going on that. I've got a fisherman's box here, well, it looks like a fisherman's box, but no, I can't seem to find black. I did have some though. I know I did. I've got a tube of it, but I can't find it. Oh, what's this? I'm just going to put a bit of green on there. So just a bit of that cadmium yellow mixed with a bit of ultramarine. Perfect. Look how much you can overwork all this. Not too much sparkle there. The sky is drying quite well. I'm going to reclip the paper. I quite like this brush. I went to a local art shop in, I won't say where, because they can't help it. But they're 20% dearer than, you can buy all the stuff online. And they would say, well, we've got premises, but then the art's got to be stored somewhere, all the materials, it's stored in larger businesses. Cup of tea. It's a bit busy doing it like this. I'm not a lover of it, I prefer to wet the paper all over, but experimenting. This is the 20th sheet of my first pack of this paper. Right, let's put, I'm going to dry that a bit, so take your headphones off. Okay, I want to get some distant trees, a bit of Payne's grey, maybe a touch of red, a bit of blue. So let's just get some more planes in, as in levels of picture of recession. Payne's grey with the ultramarine is a nice cool colour. I'm just putting in a bit of country there. Here, I like this brush. I wouldn't have used this had it not been for Alan. He seems to prefer it to the larger 45mm one. Okay, now let's just get a little bit of green in that mix. And it's still a little bit wet there, so a bit burnt sienna. The ultramarine. So let's just put in a bit of simple. There are a lot of painters that are very good at detail, can put it all in, but I feel personally that you might just as well put a photograph on the wall blown up, because it would cost a lot less. But I'm an impressionist lover. And I like, this is why we like Ron Ransom so much, and Wesson and see go, it's because of what they left out of the painting. They put it all in. They could have done. They were clever enough. I suppose if I spent the time on it, I'd be a bit better at the houses and things. But I love Ransom's beautiful, simple views. I'm a sucker for them. Alright, let's just put a few going over the hill there, maybe. Okay. See how fine line I can get. I'll do that with the rigger, I think. Right, I'm going to dry that off. Now, on this horizon, I need to put something in. So we'll just put a bit of greeny stuff here. Payne's grey, ultramarine, burnt sienna. You can tell I'm enjoying myself, can't you? Okay. A bit more there. We've got a Facebook page started by Matthew Clemens in Texas. And it's called the Ron Ransom Disciples. So if you like this sort of painting, the big brush watercolour, fast and loose, have a look. You can reach Matthew Clemens, Clemons. We've got about a dozen on there now. It hasn't been going very long, but it's got Rick Tracy on there and Joe and just a little bit of a push there. How to change a mistake into something not very good into something better. Okay, now let's do a sort of a Norfolk house type of thing here. See if we can do it with this hate goods. Villagey type of thing in there. Just okay, so we need a bit of balance over there, so we'll do something. we've got the dark. So we'll put in a bit of a bigger tree on there. Bigger tree. Bit of autumn colour. Because we're into autumn. Well, in the UK we are. Okay, that'll do. So it sort of blocks it that side. And we'll a couple of twigs on there. Okay, I quite like that. Bit of detail in the foreground. Now, because there's not a lot in this, they've probably got a few unlikes, but not to worry. Link that together. Okay, so that's one to be getting on with. I'll put it in the mount and we'll have a look. Oh, I love this brush. Oh, more of that in the paper. Right, let's just put that on the top. I might put a couple of birds in. So I've done all the 30mm brush, except sign it. I'll sign it with pen. Always sign your work, even if it's not very good. Because what you think is not very good, somebody else will love it. Right, put that on. I'll have to raise the camera up so you can see this mount. So this is typical, I think, Branson. There we are. So we've got another Norfolk scene. One brush watercolour. Fast and loose. I suppose it's fast and loose. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. It's a crowdfunding, so if you like what you see, my videos, and you'd like to see a lot, over 60 now, then for a very small amount of money, for a month, you can watch them. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Bye bye.